Wood finishing is an art form in itself. From vibrant stains to glossy varnishes, a world of possibilities exists to enhance the natural beauty of wood. Among these techniques, glazing stands out as a versatile method to add depth, character, and a touch of elegance to your woodworking projects. But what exactly is wood glazing? In essence, it involves applying a thin, translucent layer of color over a sealed wooden surface. Unlike stains that penetrate the wood fibers, glazes sit on the surface, allowing the wood grain to peek through while imparting a subtle hint of color. This creates a sense of depth and dimension, making the wood appear richer and more visually appealing. Imagine it as makeup for your wooden creations, enhancing their natural features without masking their inherent beauty. The beauty of wood glazing lies in its versatility. Whether you're aiming for an aged, antique look or want to highlight the intricate carvings on a piece of furniture, glazing offers a level of control and artistry that other finishing techniques simply cannot match. With a myriad of colors and application methods at your disposal, the possibilities are limited only by your imagination. So, if you're ready to elevate your woodworking projects from simple to stunning, join us as we delve into the art of wood glazing, exploring its nuances, techniques, and the transformative effects it can have on your creations. Before you embark on your glazing journey, it's crucial to select the right type of glaze for your project. Oil-based glazes dry slowly, allowing for blending, but require patience. Water-based glazes dry quickly, ideal for tight deadlines and easy cleanup. Choose based on your project's needs and your preferences. For intricate work, oil-based glazes are best. For speed and ease, go with water-based glazes. Just as an artist prepares their canvas before picking up a brush, so too must a woodworker prepare their wood before applying glaze. This crucial step ensures that the glaze adheres properly, resulting in a smooth, even finish. Neglecting proper preparation is akin to building a house on sand. The foundation will be weak, and the final product will suffer. The first commandment of wood preparation is cleanliness. Sand the wood thoroughly, working your way up through progressively finer grits of sandpaper. This creates a smooth, consistent surface for the glaze to cling to, preventing unsightly bumps and imperfections from showing through. Once the sanding is complete, remove all dust and debris. A tack cloth, slightly dampened with water or mineral spirits, proves invaluable for this task. Remember, even the smallest speck of dust can mar your otherwise flawless finish. With the wood clean and smooth, the next step involves applying a sealer. Sealers act as a barrier between the wood and the glaze, preventing the glaze from penetrating unevenly and causing blotchiness. The type of sealer you choose should be compatible with your chosen glaze. For oil-based glazes, an oil-based sealer is recommended, while water-based glazes typically work best with water-based sealers. Section 4. Applying the glaze. With your wood prepped and ready, it's time for the main event, applying the glaze. This is where your artistic vision truly comes to life, as you use brushes, rags, and sponges to manipulate the glaze, creating depth, dimension, and visual interest. Think of yourself as a painter, using the wood as your canvas and the glaze as your medium. Before dipping your brush into the glaze, stir it thoroughly to ensure a consistent color and consistency. Then, load your chosen applicator, be it a brush, rag, or sponge, with a small amount of glaze. Remember, it's always easier to add more glaze than to remove excess. Apply the glaze in thin, even coats, working with the grain of the wood. Avoid applying too much glaze in one go, as this can lead to drips, runs, and an uneven finish. For larger surfaces, it's best to work in sections, blending the edges as you go to maintain a seamless look. As you apply the glaze, experiment with different techniques to achieve the desired effect. For a subtle, aged look, try wiping off most of the glaze, leaving just a hint of color in the recesses and crevices. If you're going for a more dramatic effect, allow the glaze to build up in certain areas, creating shadows and highlights. Section 5. Sealing the deal. After patiently waiting for your glaze to dry, the duration of which depends on the type of glaze used and environmental factors, it's time to seal your masterpiece. This crucial step protects the glaze from wear and tear, ensuring its longevity and preserving the beauty of your woodworking project. Sealing the glaze also enhances its depth and richness, bringing out the full potential of your artistic efforts. Think of it as framing a painting. The right frame enhances the colors and draws the viewer's eye to the artwork's beauty. When selecting a sealant, compatibility is key. Oil-based glazes generally require oil-based sealants, while water-based glazes typically pair well with water-based sealants. However, always consult the manufacturer's instructions to ensure compatibility between your chosen glaze and sealant. Once you've chosen your sealant, apply it in thin, even coats, following the manufacturer's instructions for drying times and recoating intervals. As with glaze application, avoid applying too much sealant at once, as this can lead to drips, runs, and an uneven finish. Section 6. Troubleshooting and tips. Even seasoned woodworkers encounter the occasional hiccup when it comes to glazing. Fear not, for every problem has a solution, and every mistake presents an opportunity for learning and growth. One common issue is blotchiness, where the glaze appears unevenly, creating a patchy, unprofessional look. This typically occurs when the wood hasn't been properly sealed, allowing the glaze to penetrate unevenly. To remedy this, sand back the affected area and start again, ensuring the wood is thoroughly sealed before reapplying the glaze. Another challenge arises when the glaze dries too quickly, leaving unsightly brush marks or lap marks where the wet and dry edges meet. To avoid this, maintain a wet edge as you work, blending the edges of each section before the glaze has a chance to dry. If the glaze is drying too rapidly, consider adding a retarder, which slows down the drying time, giving you more working time. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to experiment on scrap pieces of wood before tackling your main project. This allows you to test different glazes, application techniques, and sealants, honing your skills and gaining confidence along the way. Section 7. Conclusion: Mastering the Art. As we conclude our exploration of wood glazing, it's evident that this technique, while seemingly simple, holds immense potential for transforming ordinary woodworking projects into extraordinary works of art. By understanding the nuances of glazes, mastering the art of application, and selecting the appropriate sealants, you unlock a world of creative possibilities. Remember, the key to success lies in patience, practice, and a willingness to experiment. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, for they are often the best teachers. Embrace the learning process, and soon you'll be wielding glazes with the confidence and artistry of a seasoned wood finisher. So, go forth, experiment, and discover the transformative power of wood glazing. Let your creativity flow and watch as your woodworking projects come alive with depth, character, and a touch of elegance.